Today on Titan Sports Recap, women's soccer hosts Gonzaga in their final non-conference game. Titan Ice Hockey looks to stay undefeated with a match against LMU, and we get an inside look at the new and improved Titan Gym. All this and more right now on Titan Sports Recap. Hello and welcome back to Titan Sports Recap, bringing you the best video coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. I'm Ariel Tuchiyama.
And I'm Janice Garcia. Men's soccer tried to end a disappointing preseason on a good note before conference play begins. Let's check out the highlights. The Titan men's soccer team plays to secure their second straight win against Grand Canyon University of Phoenix, Arizona. 25th minute in the first half, the Titans with their second corner kick by Spencer Johnson, who finds midfielder Ian Ramos, who kicks it past the fallen Antelope goalkeeper and gets his first goal of the season, and Johnson's third assist, with the Titans taking the early lead at 1-0. Fullerton captures another opportunity in the 32nd minute when junior Mark Fenellis finds an open shot and says why not, to contributing to get the second goal of the game and his first of the season. Heading into the second half, senior Brian Hansen steals the ball and finds senior forward Kyle Salento and gets the ball in the center of the box and slams it past Titan goalkeeper Robbie Hannon to cut the Titans' lead in half at 2-1. The Titans aren't done just yet, however. After two fouls and a yellow card were called on GCU, Fullerton took the advantage in the 67th minute when Fenellis crosses the ball in from the right side to freshman Steven Ortiz, who continues the pattern of, guess what, the third Titan to knock out their first goal of the season. After a foul was called on the Titans, Hannon could not let the lead fall into the Antelope's favor and gets his second save of the night. However, within the last 7 minutes of the game, GCU's Alberto Sanchez Garcia dances in the box to close the gap in the Titan lead at 3-2. Fullerton holds on to the lead and hopes to continue their winning streak, starting off with their first conference play.
We need to embellish too much on the mistakes as well, because they were pretty clear-cut and they're things that we've talked about minimizing. So, we'll just be looking to, get ourselves healthy, get ourselves ready for two challenging matches.
Women's soccer also closed out their non-conference schedule this weekend against Gonzaga at Titan Stadium. Let's check out the highlight. Titan soccer took on the Gonzaga Bulldogs in their final non-conference game of the season. Fullerton got out to a quick start with many opportunities for the Titans, with 4 corner kick chances that can't seem to find the net. The Titans keep pushing until junior Chelsea Patterson goes for the cross and ends up finding the top left side of the net in the 28th minute, good for her first goal of the season. Fullerton continues to dominate the first half of the match, but Gonzaga goalkeeper Christy Tambari keeps the Titans in check, totaling 6 saves on the day. Heading into the second half, the Gonzaga offense comes off strong, forcing the Titan defense to step it up a notch as well. As Titan goalkeeper Jennifer Stewart tries to clear the ball, Gonzaga's Michaela Anderson blocks it, pulling Stewart away from the goal, allowing Sila Tuafea to tap in the tying goal in the 70th minute. Yet, Fullerton wasn't going to let this one get away from them, as Erica Mizzo places the perfect ball in front of the goal, allowing Janalee West to come on in and place it right in to regain the lead 2-1. With less than a minute left in regulation, the Bulldogs used their last chance to try to tie it up once again, but the shot went just wide of the goal. The Titans would win their last game heading into conference 2-1.
Ask that question, people like to tell me that I should say it's a shot, but it was actually a cross. I saw Birken Road in the middle of the box, and I saw 2 defenders, so I knew I had to hit it really, really hard and straight at her, and it ended up just curving to back post.
Part of our plan, we have a girl running to the front post, and I was on the back post covering anything that slipped through, so I was just in the right place, and my other teammates did their jobs right, so it was a pretty easy goal set up for me, and I just had to tap it in.
I think defensively we're doing some things really well as a group. I think there's some things that we obviously need to continue to pay attention to in the attack. Very happy with the idea that we've given up so few goals in our first now 11 games, but obviously we need to score a bit more, and so that's something that we'll pay attention to and focus on as we start conference.
Fullerton hockey team is off to a fast start this season. They are 3-0 and they hope to stay undefeated. Kaylee Krish has the highlights.
After a wild road win against LMU on Friday night, the Titans welcome the Lions to their home ice, where they hope to maintain their undefeated record. The Titans come on to the ice for their second game of a doubleheader against LMU, hungry for the win. During the first period, both sides take shots, but neither team can seem to beat the goalie. But in the last minute, LMU gets a penalty, causing Fullerton to start the second period on a power play. They take advantage of the 5-on-4 as number 11 Alex Insulo sets up for number 14 Trevor Nielsen to hit the net. Titans take the lead 1-0. Almost immediately after, the Lions answer back as they scramble to tie the game 1-1. Tied at 2-2 in the third period, LMU scores with only 43 seconds left of play. The Lions get the victory over Fullerton with a final score of 3-2. The frustrated Titans take their first loss of the season. The team talks about what happened in those last minutes and how they will prepare for their upcoming game against Long Beach.
Couldn't put the puck in the net. I mean, we had a lot of pressure the first period and a half, and then we just kind of let down and got too relaxed. And you know, the game's 60 minutes, not 25. So
this loss is actually supposed to, it's going to bring our team together. It's a good thing to reflect on, And then Tuesday, Thursday, we practice and figure out all our flaws, where we have to improve on, and then go into the game with confidence.
It was a disappointing loss as the Titans fell 3-2 against the LMU Lions. It came down to the final minute of play, but the Titans just couldn't hold on. They will look to regain their confidence against Long Beach State next week on October 4th at 8:30 p.m. From East West Ice Palace, Kaylee Krish, Titan Sports Recap.
Jumping from the field to the court, Titan Volleyball opened up conference play on Friday. They traveled to the island of Oahu to face the reigning Big West champs and number 6 nationally ranked, the Rainbow Wahine. The Titans would hold their own but went down 25-22 in the first set. Second set action, University of Hawaii would completely demolish the Titans, holding them to just 5 points in the sets. That is the lowest point scored for the Titans since rally scoring began in 2001. They would fall to the Rainbow Wahine 3-0, bringing their overall record to 7-6 and 0-1 in conference play.
Cal State Fullerton's cross country is a team that doesn't receive as much coverage as they deserve. This weekend, women's cross country finished in first place at the Cal State San Bernardino Invite. Junior Katie Bathgate finished in first place overall, along with 3 other Lady Titans finishing in the top 6, with a grand total of 6 women in the top 10. Titan men's cross country finished third behind Cal Poly Pomona and UC San Diego, with 2 Titans in the top 10.
Men's golf traveled to Eagle, Idaho to play in the Dash Thomas Memorial Tournament. After 3 days of play, the Titans finished tied for third with a score of 13 over par. Fullerton shot the lowest final round of the day to take the tie for third. Mark Anguiano shot a final round of 66 to finish second overall with 7 under par. Anguiano was just 1 shot back of Utah State's Tanner Higham. Corey Gard also finished tied for 15th with a score of 2 over par. The boys don't hit the links again until October 21st at the Bill Colm Invitational. Men's golf senior Mark Anguiano finished second overall in this year's Dash Thomas Memorial Tournament in Eagle, Idaho. He is our featured athlete in this week's Get to Know Your Titan.
Mark Anguiano, native of Whittier, California, knew he would play golf at Lucerna High School, but the story behind his passion has a little twist to it.
I was playing baseball a lot at the time. I think I was on 3 teams at once, believe it or not. I think I was just getting really tired of it. I just wanted something new to try. And I went to the range one day with my sister, actually, and my mom, and I got hooked on it. Pretty crazy how that works.
Being a 4-year varsity letterman, Anguiano kept his skills to reach the Titan golf team in 2010. Along with junior Ryan Tetrell and senior Corey Gard, Mark is another leader on the team.
They're amazing. They have stepped up the level of their game each and every year, and they've become, some of the best Division I players in our area.
With having strong leadership skills, this veteran had some words to describe himself. Okay, maybe 3 words.
3 words. Stoic is one of them. Somewhat shy. I don't know, that's 2 words. And disciplined is the 3rd one. because that's just the way I was brought up. My parents did a good job raising me as a kid, so I have to thank them.
When I asked Mark about who his favorite golfer was, there was one particular professional that he actually got to converse with.
When I was younger, it was between Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods, just because they were the stars back in like 06 and 07 when I started playing. But now it's Billy Horschel. I actually played with him earlier this year at the Monday qualifier for the LA Open, and it was pretty cool just playing alongside him and asking him about stories about when he actually played with Tiger and stuff like that. It was pretty amazing.
Let's see if you can guess the right fact about Mark Anguiano.
A fun fact would be I used to be in a band when I was in high school.
What's the band's name?
Alive and Alone. It sounds really corny when I'm talking about it right now, but it was actually a lot of fun. We played a lot of shows in like Orange County and LA County. It was pretty cool.
For an extended version of this interview, head on over to our YouTube channel at Titan Sports Recap.
Fullerton baseball were just validated about just how good their upcoming recruiting class is. Collegiate baseball ranked Fullerton's 2013 class 7th in the nation. The class is led by MLB draftees Phil Bickford and Timmy Richards. Staying with baseball, fall ball starts on Thursday, October 3rd. The Titans will play scrimmages at Goodwin Field that will be open to the public. On November 16th, Titans will host a family fun day starting at 9 a.m. and a scrimmage will be followed at 1 p.m.
New athletic director Jim Donovan has been making a lot of changes in the athletic department, one of which the fans and players can enjoy every time they step onto Titan Gym.
Titan Gym. It's played host to such memorable moments as helping host some Olympic Summer Games when it was in Los Angeles.
Pressure, the ball's down the court. There comes Williams.
When the Titans upset the then number 1 ranked UNLV back in 1989. And now the gym at Cal State Fullerton is getting a makeover. On the court, that is. The new gym design comes just 1 year after a new scoreboard was installed and is designed to help gain the basketball team exposure for the Wooden Legacy Tournament.
Well, I think it's an awesome experience. I think it's a chance for us to see what we can become if our ideas are worth anything. But I think it also shows a commitment to our program in terms of getting a new floor, with the new administration, with Jim coming on board and obviously Dr. Garcia and Vice President Eanes. I think it's just a great deal of energy that's showing a different level of commitment.
While the new gym design may be a lot more newer and modern than some of the old previous designs of the Titan gym floor, it's come under speculation recently for looking a lot like the Long Beach State Court. But rest assured, says Mike Greenlee, designer of the court, it's designed for a Southern California look.
It came from the administration. They had an idea. They wanted to give the school a Southern California identity, and that's we've got palm trees and mountains and water represented on there, as well as our mark, our school colors, that kind of stuff. So you go around campus here, you can see mountains, you can see clouds. We're 30 minutes from the beach.
The new court at Titan Gym represents much more than just a court. It represents a new era of Titan athletics. From Titan Gym, I'm Andy Waller, Titan Sports Recap.
Here we go, this week's Titan Timeline, highlighting the Titan home games in the next couple weeks. On the court, Titan volleyball continues conference play on October 4th and 5th against UC Davis and Cal State Northridge. And moving back to the field, women's soccer begins Big West conference play October 4th against Hawaii and continues on Sunday, October 6th against the Cal State Northridge Matadors. Men's soccer goes on the road to start off conference play and heads home on October 11th for a match against UC Davis and continues on October 13th versus Sacramento State.
And remember all of our social media outlets. You can catch our entire video highlight library on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Titan Sports Recap. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @CSUF Sports Recap. Find us on Facebook for updates on all Fullerton athletics. And check us out on Instagram for behind-the-scenes photos. Follow us at Titan Sports Recap. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for tuning in. From all of us here at Titan Sports Recap, I'm Ariel Tuchiyama.
And I'm Janice Garcia. See you all in 2 weeks.